Yeah,
Shalom, Akim. And we would like to start off by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Now, honor to our apostles, great millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the elect. I am Zahabi to my left.
Yashama. And we're GMS Mississippi Camp. You know, we're coming with another weekly lesson dealing with focus on the eternal. You know, because one thing about, you know, the American, you know, the coming America lifestyle is full of their hustle and bustle. It's full of worry, it's full of anxiety, you know, it's full of a lot of moving parts. And when we come into the ministry, that's why really when we separate, you know, from this world and we put down, you know, all these different things that pull us each and every way and simplify life, you know, that's the best situation that we can be in to obtain salvation, man. All right, because a lot of people are caught up in a very frantic lifestyle by trying to, you know, please the flesh, please people, please this, please that, you know, keep up with the Joneses, you know, and that's because they're stuck in this current setup, man. Their mindset doesn't go past this place, so they put a lot of energy. And Esau has it set up where it's a constant rat race, man. You know, you always trying to obtain something like we talked about before. You get a 2021 Ferrari. Well, next year it's old. Yep. You pay $400,000 for a car, you know, just to have a glory for 1 year, man. And that's the society, you see. But we're not engulfed. We unplugged ourselves from that little game, man. You know, as the scripture command us. Oh, you got it, bro.
2 Corinthians 4:16.
Yep.
For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Hey, the inward man is renewed day by day. See, that old nigga dies every day. You know, we're constantly, every day we wake up, you know, and we practice restraint and discipline. That's killing that old nigga, man. That's choking him out. You know, every day that we embark on elevating in the spirit, that old man is dying, but the inward man is being renewed day by day. The less we care about, you know, our old lust, you know, the old things that we was into, the less we care about, and the more, you know, we desire the world to come, the righteous kingdom to come that's prophesied in the scriptures, man. You know, you got it, bro.
2 Corinthians 4:17.
Yep.
For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Hey, our light affliction, which worketh but for a moment. This is a light affliction, man. You know, one thing, let's say Satan to do, you know, he'll try to paint this delusion, this narrative, as if you through. You know, it's over. He'll try to make something small seem like it's something great when it's not, man. You know, and that's another thing. We got to stick to the narrative of the scriptures, man. You know, because the Esau's society is filled with false narratives and people trying to, you know, present a false narrative unto you. You know, and another thing, we have to, like you always say, we can't, you know, look at ourselves based on the standards, all right, of this society, man. You know, we have to really look at what we bring to the nation, because the elect is like a nation within itself, and you gotta look at yourself based on what do I bring to the nation of Israel, the hopeful elect of Israel, man. You know, you got it, bro.
St. John 14:1. Let not your heart be troubled.
Yep.
You believe in Yahweh, believe also in me.
Yeah, so it said, let not your heart or your mind be troubled, man. And what does trouble come from? The cares of this life. Really, the anxiety and the things that you can, the stress and the worry be things of this life, man. You know? But the more you let it go, the more you don't take these things as serious, you know, you don't be over concerned with these things, you know, because we do have to, you know, maintain our situation. But really, at the end of the day, to the point now, we're just going through the motion, man. You should know how to do your job, man. You know, there's not nothing hard. You should know how to pay bills, man. You should know the things that you have to do around the house, man. You know, to maintain that house. You can go through the motions and do that, but see, our energy and our concern is with this, man. Our emotional attachments, really, we should be numb to emotions in the spirit. You know? Go ahead.
2 Timothy 2 and 3.
Yep.
I started 4.
You got it.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
With the affairs of this life, man. You know, because me personally, there's a lot of things that I remove myself from. You know, there's a lot of different little affairs because your family will try to draw you in, your co-workers will try to draw you into this pettiness. You know, family members try to draw you into pettiness. People try to draw you into pettiness, man. You know, that's why the scriptures talk about cutting particular things off and showing restraint and limiting yourself in particular things, man. You know, like we always talk about, man, you can't be on 7 different dating sites, you know, TikTok, you know, you doing all this. You really exist in the virtual world, man. If you get too engulfed in it, man. You know, you can't be a superhero for your whole family tree, man. You probably was the guy that they look to for certain things, but you can't be that guy anymore like that, man. You know? And the people of this society, the men of the Lord are constantly retracting back and back, man, because these same people finna betray us anyway. You know, you're spending all this time with people that's most likely gonna betray us, man. You know? But that's why you gotta think on the eternal men that are like-minded, and scriptures promote that. You got to go.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Who they have chosen him. We have to remember, we was bought with a price. Yahweh Shah made an investment in his men. You know? We wasn't, Yahweh Shah didn't get on that cross, you know, for us to wild out in America, man. You know, and call on Jesus when we about to die. You know, no. Yahweh Shah, he paid a price for us, man. You know? And we have to be pleasing. Just like with anything, if you buy a $20 plate, you want that plate to be what? Pleasing. You right. See?
You buy the price.
Yeah, you bought a car.
Yeah.
All right? You want it to be pleasing. Anything you buy, you want it to be to your pleasing. You go see a movie, you know, you want it to be to your pleasing. So we have to focus on being pleasing unto Yahweh Shema Shai. Damn everything else, man. You know, it's going to be what it's going to be. It come and go. Everything else is interchangeable, but we have to stay unmovable in this, man. You know? Go back to the Corinthian Bible shop.
Come on.
Yep. The scriptures is a book about rulership and mindset, man. You know, a mindset to get to that rulership. Go ahead.
All right, start back at 17.
Yeah, we start 17.
Okay, 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Hey, working for us a more exceeding eternal weight of glory. You know, so the affliction we going through is necessary, but it ain't for us to harp on it. You know, it ain't for us to make this, you know, the affliction shouldn't set the tempo for who we are. No, we should be overcoming, and it's supposed to be working something within us that's going to lead to an eternal glory, man. That's another thing. This thing is about overcoming, you know, not being a punching bag to the affliction, but overcoming, you know.
You know, if I could just add,
yep,
it's kind of poetic because it says the affliction is light, but it says, but it said which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding eternal weight of glory. So the affliction is light, but the measure of the glory is heavy.
Yeah.
Like it's like
yeah, it don't add up.
Yeah.
You know, the glory that we finna get, you know, for sacrificing, you know, for not seeing, you know, not having a great relationship with certain people for some years doesn't add up to eternal glory, man. You read that last verse.
Okay. 2 Corinthians 4:18.
Yep.
While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
Hey, see, we're focused on something that can't nobody see yet. They can't see Israelite men, all right? They can't see so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American men in rulership. They can't see a righteous standard being enforced in the earth, all right? They can't see women in order. They can't see the earth giving forth its strength. They can't see animals, you know, they can't see the earth becoming just one big, great paradise, man. You walking, you know, fields of precious stones, and, you know, they can't see that, but we do. So we working for something that people don't see unless you have that eye salve, man, that spiritual eye salve, man. You know? So they don't see what we're working for. So of course they're not going to understand our dedication to this, man. Why we change so much. Why you miss Big Mama birthday party to do a live stream. They don't understand it, you know? It ain't meant for them. So we got to focus on the eternal. Let them focus on the right now. We can't make them see the eternal, man. You got it, bro.
2 Corinthians 4:18 again.
Yep.
While we look not at the things which are seen,
Yep.
but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal.
Yep.
But the things which are not seen are eternal.
The things which are not seen are eternal, man. You got it, bro. You had something else?
Yeah, just real quick.
You got it, bro.
Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
The evidence of things not seen. You know, we changed our lifestyle for something we haven't even seen, man. You know, like Jake, they can have, you know, they can be single-minded and try to work to get to the NBA. You know, they can have faith that they're going to get to the NBA, but they can see the NBA. It's a system that's set up. Yeah. We can't see, you know, physically see the kingdom. We can see it in our spirit because the kingdom of heaven starts within us.
And Jake can look back at decades prior, and he's seeing men that look just like him excel in the NBA. But we haven't seen men that look just like us ruling the world. You know?
This is complete faith. The most I said, well, we have to have complete faith, man. You got it, bro.
No, I was just
okay. Yeah, get 2 Ezra 8. Now let's start at start at 45.
2 Ezra 8, verse 45.
Yep.
Be not wroth with us, but spare thy people and have mercy upon thy own inheritance.
Yep. So this is Ezra's. You know, if I can add, this is Ezra's that's really trying to, you know, plead for the whole nation. He's trying to plead to Uriah the archangel, all right, the messenger of Yahweh Shema Shai. He's trying to plead for the whole nation. So this is a dialogue between Ezra and Uriah the archangel who was sent to him. Go ahead.
All right, 2 Ezra 8 and 45 again. Be not wroth with us, but spare thy people and have mercy upon thy own inheritance, for thou art merciful unto thy creature. Then answered he me and said, things present are for the present, and things to come for such as be to come.
Yeah, so he was telling Israel, like, look, the present is for the present, but the things that's to come, all right, are for those, you know, the things that are to come are for those that's to come, you know? So even the angel was trying to get Israel to focus on this present situation he was in, because Israel was complaining about the situation that Israel was in, but he was like, look, this needs to be for this present time, you know? But the things that's to come, all right, that's going to be for the time to come, you know? And now we're in that time where an eternal kingdom is about to be established. We at the doorsteps of that now. You see, so now we need to be locked in on the things that's to come. The hell with the present, we already gone. Spiritually, we gone. You know? We're not looking forward to Eve getting it together. You know? Yeah. Hope she take this red pill. No, Eve gonna die, man. All right? Niggas gonna die. Black culture gonna die. You niggas not gonna rebuild Tulsa. Esau not gonna give you niggas no reparations. All right? He gonna give you a few more stimulus checks before he send them troops at your ass, man. All right? That story, that page already turned. Now we marching on to something else, man. All right? Go ahead.
All right. 2 Ezra 8 and 47.
Yep.
For thou comest far short that thou shouldest be able to love my creature more than I.
Hey, so we not in time to be trying to pacify Israel, you know, trying to sit here and break it down to make it plain as possible to our loved ones, because we got so much special love for them. No, we passed that. And then at the end of the day, we can't love Israel more than Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? We can't give Israel immortality. All right? And the Most High got plans for Israel. Now, he finna jack a lot of his people up, but even we understand the mercy that's to come. So even within that, the Lord still, all right, is going to do unbelievably good to all of Israel eventually, man. But this is just a phase. That's why we got to focus on the eternal. Eventually, you're gonna get your mother back, your sister back, you're gonna get everyone back, man. All those spirits gonna come back, but it's gonna be in righteousness, man. The thing is, we as men, we got to have the mindset. Let's get to the throne first, man. Let's get a throne. We want to be one of those men on the thrones when they do get back. So then we can really put them on, all right, within our realm.
Yep.
Go ahead.
But I have oftentimes drawn not unto thee and unto it, but never to the unrighteous.
Yep. So the Most High was never dealing with them. They're just playing a particular part in this movie. They come back wicked every time. They come back with this same rebellious mind frame where they never repent. And that's their role until this final scene of this part of the story, man. Of this temporal part of the story. But Israel was made to be, you have a generation of our people that was made to be wicked, but it was temporary. You see, eventually they was going to be right, because the scripture said, all thy people shall be righteous. In Isaiah the 60. But to get to that, we got to get in rulership first. And they don't see the path of rulership. We do. So we got to get the rulership, and then within eternity, you can solve everything, man. The eternal kingdom going to solve all Israel problems, man. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 8:48.
Yep.
And this also thou art marvelous before the Most High.
Yep.
And that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be glorified among the righteous.
Yeah, so Ezra had a very humble mentality. Like, he was counting himself, within the whole nation, but Ezra was chosen out, all right, as the elect. So the Lord has different plans for the elect in these times, and we're focused on the plans that the Lord has for the elect. We want to be counted part of that, Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
And we're seeing that manifested fully.
Yeah.
Now we get it. You see, we're not here now. You tell the Lord got us in a completely different spirit where we're not even inquiring about, Jake in the world anymore. We're focusing on each other, focusing on ourselves, how we can build and get better in the spirit. We're not dealing with the whole nation that's dead weight. We understand. So the angel telling Ezra this was gonna happen, man. It's gonna be a lot of misery done to a lot of people that have dwelt in pride, man, and we see that at an all-time high, especially amongst Jake, man.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
2nd Ezra 8:51.
Yep.
But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
But seek out the glory for such as be like thee. We're only concerned with those that are like-minded, man. We're not in the time, to hold nobody's hand, try to convince them, try to drag them along. If you don't get it, all right, we moving on, man. We're not here to try to make it sound, sweet and soft for the women, that R&B spirit. No, we tell them exactly like it is, man. If they're offended, we moving on, man. We're not dealing with no dead weight. We definitely not doing no arguing, especially with a woman. That's out the question, man. You continue on in your path, and we gonna continue on in ours, man, and we gonna see how it turned out. We're focused on the eternal, man. We're not trying to fix this current situation. It's done. We're just awaiting the destruction, man. We only concerned with the elect, those who have humbled down to the obedience of the scriptures, because if you can't humble down to the obedience of the scriptures, there's nothing that can be done with you. Can't be salvaged, man. You see?
Yep.
You got it, bro.
2nd Ezra 8:52.
Yep.
For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed.
Yeah.
Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom.
Perfect goodness and wisdom. Rest is allowed. Plenteous, man. Let's talk about rulership, and the earth is going to give forth its strength, man. We're finna come into an inheritance that we can't even imagine. First of all, we're going to get immortal bodies to enjoy, a paradise, man. You see? Our heart's desire, man. This setup ain't it. We're ready. We thirst for righteousness. We're part, Lord willing, we endure, man. We have a mindset now. We thirst for righteousness, man. And we focus on the eternal. and me speak to myself first, man. I'm letting I'm learning to let things that don't pertain to salvation just play themselves out. Because the most, like you always say, the most I already got everything on the algorithm.
Yeah.
It don't need you there, you know, every second of the way. No, that's on the algorithm. We need to be here for the most part, man. You know, for ourselves and for you brothers that believe, you few sisters that believe. You know, this is what we concerned about. We're grooming the nation. As we're being groomed, we're grooming the nation, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai to get to that paradise, man. You get to enjoy family, man.
Yep.
Here it is. You work from let's say 6 to 4. All right. By the time you get home, take a shower, eat, you got about 2-3 hours or maybe to be with your woman, or if you have children, to, you know, half the time you can't deal with them. You gotta wait till the weekend to try to plan something for your kids, man. There's another man telling you pretty much when to wake up, when to come, when to go. All right. Work get heavy, the schedule change. This ain't it. You know? So we're doing what we need to do in the spirit to bring an end to this, man. You know, we're focused on the end of this thing, man. Go ahead.
All right, verse 53. The root of evil is sealed up from you.
Yep.
Weakness in the mouth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten.
Yeah, so we're ready for this man Esau even to be put out of rulership, man. You know? This is what we desire now. This nigga to be put out of power, man.
That's right. That's
you
right.
Know? Here it is. You got Lil Nas X, this nigga in the bodysuit on the magazine talking about some hot boy summer, man. Who put him up for that, man? This nigga gotta get out of power, man. That's what our desire is at now, man. Everything else don't matter. You know? Everything else is just something to do in the meantime, or just a means to maintain our situation, man. We can't be invested so much into this, man. Because this is done. Most High gave us a pump fake on how he can end this thing quick. The lockdown, boom.
Yep.
Last March, you know, lockdown quick. Everything, the globe shut down, started shutting down like this, man. So the Most High was giving us a pump fake like, I end this shit. You know? So if we know that we right here, what should we be focused on? Because at the end of the day, the only thing that's finna matter is who the Lord have mercy on. Nothing else finna matter in the earth is except who the Lord gonna have mercy on during this time of judgment.
Yep.
You know, you got it, bro.
2 Ezra 8:54. Sorrows are past, and in the end it showed the treasure of immortality.
Yep, and that's what we're looking forward to, the treasures of immortality, man. You know, we can't even fathom that, man. You try to think about it, you know, you'll get, you know, kind of discombobulated, man. Trying to think of eternity, like how it work, you know. But that's part of the blessing of being of that seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, beginning with the elect, man. Why not focus? And then look how close it is, man. It's close as hell. They're getting ready to demonize the prophets. All right. You see, they pushing a new variant. Now the Delta variant is the dominant variant in America. And that nigga just came up 3 weeks ago. Now he dominating the regular crime, Roy. So you know where they probably gonna go with that. All right. Biden talking about going door to door.
Yep.
You know, Putin. All right. He just doing what he want to do. Like I say, Putin over there in the Black Sea. He in that black youngster spirit, man. You know, he daring a nigga to do something over there, man. So we here. All we doing is watching this thing play out and endure, man. You know, don't get too caught up in these little temporary things, man. You know, maintain your situation. All right, be responsible, but don't get overwhelmed. Don't let these things, just overwhelm you, you know, to the point where it's a hindrance in our growth in the spirit, man. You see, I got one more.
Okay, come.
This 2 Ezra 2. No. Start at 10.
All right, 2 Ezra chapter 2, verse 10. It says, Thus saith Yahweh unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I will have given unto Israel.
Yep. So the Lord, like, tell my people, I'm gonna give them the kingdom which I would have given to Israel, but this had to play out because see, we're being groomed to be perfect judges, you know, because you look at Israel, we really been in every situation, you know, on the earth. Like, you know, we've been nomadic people, you know, we've been a small nation, you know, people, you see, we've been in captivity plenty of times. We done had sovereignty. We done been a vassal state, you know, to superpowers.
Yeah.
We done been in every position. You know, we done been in middle class, upper middle class. We done been in every really situation that you can be in for the rank on earth. You know, why? Because now we have a full understanding on how to judge this person. All right. Now we know how to judge every stratus, all right, of society with righteousness. You know, because we got experience in it. You know, I take a mechanic, you know, that's been out there 30 years, done seen different models of cars, and you know, there's someone who went to this highest, you know, the prize school for 4 years and got these degrees, because ain't nothing like that experience, man. So we been getting experience to be rulers, man. But that's why he said, tell Israel, I'm gonna give them the kingdom that I would have given, but we had to go through these things to be prepped for that, man. Get this experience, man. Go ahead.
Come on, 2 Ezra 2:11.
Yep.
The glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I have prepared for them.
Their glory will I take unto me, which means what? Most High is immortal. So the glory, he said, their glory I'm gonna take unto me. He's gonna really conform us into what? Guys, little guys, man. In everlasting tabernacle, that's the new bodies.
Yep.
All right.
So?
Go ahead.
Okay, come on. It's a lot.
Thank you, bro. We got a heavy inheritance, man. You know.
Verse 12, 2 Ezra 2:12.
Yep.
They shall have the tree of life for an ornament of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary.
Yep. They should neither labor nor be weary. The tree of life is wisdom. You know, because we're gonna get so much wisdom downloaded in us, man. That's another thing those new bodies come with, just a download of so much wisdom on how the earth works, man. You know? Go ahead.
All right. And it says, verse 13, 2 Ezra 2:13. Go and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that ye may be shortened. So like that they may be shortened, the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
Hey, so it said, pray for a few days that they may be shortened, man. The end of this, man. You should want the end of this era of the heathenist ruler, man. That should be at the top, you know, of our priority, man, of our desires, man. You know, it's to see the kingdom of our enemies destroyed, man. Their rulership destroyed, man. And our king reigning in righteousness in the earth, man. Yahweh Shai. You know? You had something, bro?
Yeah, I was going to look for this in 1 John.
Yep.
We should be like him.
I think that's 1 John. Yeah, I think it's 3.
Like 1, something like that. Yep. 1 John 3:1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High.
The sons of the Most High.
Yep.
You know? And you really got to kind of let that sink in, man. The sons of the power. He looks at us as sons, man. You know? And I can imagine how that is, man, because your son, that's the dearest thing, and you want your son to have everything, man. You know? Sons of the Most High. So when he really opened up and started blessing his sons in the earth, come on, man. You should want to be first in line, man. You know, go ahead.
Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Yep.
Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
Yep, we're going to be like him, which is Yahweh Shai. You know, have that glorified body. You know, and he gave a little example when he was able to materialize, he was able to transfigure in that body, and he was also able to eat with the disciples, showing that he had the glory of the celestial and terrestrial, man. You know, and it's going to be an eternal, you see? So that's the things that we should be focused on, man. That's where our mind should be on, man. You know, that's the majority of our energy should go towards that, man, because this place is done. You know, we fall. If you see something falling, you get out the way, let it fall, man. You know, let our people try to hold this place up, and it's gonna fall on them, man. You see? But yeah, that's the point, bro.
Hey, with that, hope you brothers are edified. I know I was giving what he brought honor and glory to. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Shor Kakwadash. The honor to our apostles, great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessed to the house of the elect. Abba, Abba.
Abba, Abba.
Come Yashalom.
Come Yashalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.